This is a story about an ordinary place and the ordinary people who live there. At least it all seems ordinary, but it's not really. The kids are a lot like you. They have thoughts and traits that make them each unique and special. Even the place, Urbana Gardens, has a personality that sets it apart from everywhere else. These are the Urbana Gardens Chronicles, and this is Felix and Bonnie's story. 11-year-old twins Felix and Bonnie were mangled together on the living room floor, flopping around like twisted fish caught in a net. Bonnie had the TV remote control clenched in one fist and her other hand pushed up against her brother's face as they rolled across the carpet. "Give it to me," Felix chugged as he tried to pry the remote away from his twin sister. "Mom!" Bonnie cried out. She wasn't in pain. She was actually trying not to laugh. This wrestling routine was something the twins fell into almost daily. "At least change the channel," Felix begged. While they tussled over the remote control, a rerun of Judge Judy blared on the television. Neither of them wanted to watch that. Bonnie managed to hit the mute button on the remote, and everything went quiet. Everything except for Felix's gross breathing all over her and, "Hey, what's that?" Felix asked. He untangled himself from Bonnie and sat up. "Is that a meow?" Like it or not, Felix and Bonnie Tanaka were twin siblings. They were both 10 years old. Bonnie was born 2 minutes before her brother and would never let him forget it. They each inherited their father's jet black hair and slender build and their mother's amber-colored eyes. They had moved to the Urbana Gardens almost 4 years earlier, shortly after their parents decided to divorce. Even as small children, they recognized what a unique place their new home was. Despite the magnificent architecture of the sprawling complex and its courtyards and playgrounds, it always seemed a bit run down, like something from another time and place. From the beginning, the Tanaka twins would hear other residents warning each other about whispering voices leading them to strange places, or creaky floorboards in hallways that somehow led them the wrong way or to a dead end. "We don't have a cat," Bonnie snapped as she sat up and tried to switch the TV feed to Netflix. "Shh," Felix hushed her. The sound of a distant meowing grew louder. "Meow, meow, meow." Both the twins were tuned into the sound now. They eyeballed each other suspiciously, wondering if the other was playing some kind of joke. Bonnie was the first to give a "not me" shake of her head. Felix shrugged. "I don't know." In return, the pathetic meowing continued. "Meow, meow." It was coming from outside. Felix and Bonnie got up and inched their way to the window and peeked out onto the fire escape. There it was. A fat calico cat with stringy, wild orange, black, and white patches of hair. One of its eyes looked sealed shut. Felix felt an immediate twinge of empathy and wanted to take care of it. He started to open the window to reach out to it. The cat suddenly retched and threw up on the small rug outside on the fire escape. Then a horrible, terrible, absolutely awful smell started to waft into the apartment as Felix raised the window. "Oh, gross! Close it! Close it!" Bonnie yelled as she pinched her nostrils closed with her fingers. "That's disgusting." The window had jammed open, and Felix struggled to close it as the smell filled their living room. For a moment, he felt as though he would throw up. Then he slammed the window closed with a thud. When he looked out again, the cat was gone. Felix! Felix turned to see his mother standing in the living room, hands on hips, giving him a puzzled look. You know you're not supposed to slam the window. A strange expression came across Dawn Cole's soft, round face, and her amber eyes started to tear up. She quickly covered her nose with her hand. What is that awful smell? It's Felix. Bonnie pointed at Felix and started laughing. Shut up. You shut up. Their mother, Dawn, only had to look at them sternly to get them to stop their silly squabbling. Maybe it was because they were twins, that they each had the same thought. Oh, great. Now I have to drop $1 in the do better jar. This was the jar their mother created to discourage the twins from insulting each other or treating each other poorly. When they yelled at each other or did something disrespectful, they'd have to pay the price. And that price was $1